You want to vote twice?
I'm at the Anti-Zohran rally in Union Square. This is one of the smaller rallies I've been to, and it's starting to rain, so it's going to get smaller.
Have a little respect. Have a little respect.
I don't even like Zohran. I'm cool about that. Every single one of you are fucking pedophiles. No. You all support pedophiles. Hey, I don't even like Zohran.
What is everyone's plan to lower grocery prices? Isn't this the Zohran?
Come out. Get the illegals out.
Get the illegals out. Get the illegals out. Okay. That's their comprehensive plan to lower grocery prices. What's your plan to lower grocery prices?
Who am I to tell? I'm just a citizen.
What policies would you like to see to lower grocery prices in New York?
Well, why don't we start with making eggs cheaper, which I think they have been cheaper. Have you bought a carton of eggs recently? Go right across the street. Go buy a carton of eggs.
Well, I'm supporting Zohran because I want cheaper grocery prices.
So you support socialism and communism. You want
Well, you voted for Trump because you wanted the price of eggs to be cheaper.
I voted for Trump for many more reasons than that.
You voted for him because of his policies. That's why we voted for him.
That's
yeah. Yes.
Because I feel safer to be a Jew when Trump is a president of the United States. I've never felt more safe to be a Jew under Trump's presidency. But when Zohran becomes mayor of New York City, I've never been more scared for my life as a Jew. Does that make sense to you? Am I speaking English to you?
I understand you loud and clear.
Any more questions you want to ask?
Epstein list. What do you think about that?
What the hell do I care? I'm not Epstein. What do I give a shit about Jeffrey Epstein?
So release the list then. Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead. Yeah, I don't care.
Thank you.
Dude, he's gonna try to race bait you. This guy's vile.
Vote against you.
And hates gay Trump supporters. Let's put it on record right here and now.
You're a gay for Trump.
Yes, hell yeah.
Okay.
And you should embrace that and embrace me. And instead you reject me.
I'll embrace you here. I'll embrace you.
Yeah, all right, embrace me. Fucking embrace me, dude.
If you want to vote for the leopards eating faces party,
mock me.
How do you want to see grocery prices go down?
How do I want to see grocery prices go down? Like really badly?
What policies?
What policies?
Yeah.
Like we don't need government supermarkets, number one, and we need to get rid of the illegals. I think they should be all deported because they're costing us too much money.
So Whole Foods charges a lot for food because of illegals.
I think they're part of the problem, yes. What's your fucking solution?
So right now we have certain areas of New York City, Bushwick, parts of the Bronx. There are food deserts. There's literally no supermarkets there at all. And there needs to be supermarkets. That's a market outcome, according to this free market.
Listen, I don't have all the fucking answers, but I know these people have got to get out of this fucking country.
They're tracking these illegals through the IRS. It means they're paying taxes.
Yeah? You need to rethink who you are and what you stand for, because you're a commie.
What's wrong with communism? What's your plan for lowering grocery prices in New York?
I mean, look, New York City is a complete shit show. People love the idea of him freezing rents, right?
Yeah.
So would you agree that that's just a Band-Aid or
it's a temporary solution.
Okay, but let's talk about how deep of a temporary solution it is, because if we're talking about a problem and we're not addressing the issues, what's the number one source of income for the city? Property taxes.
Property tax. Okay. For conversation's sake, sure.
Okay. What else is driving property taxes? Water, electricity.
Water.
Repairs. People need heat. They need boilers.
Got it.
Taxes. And labor. Have you heard anybody or anything about the Mandami platform that wants to freeze rates? I've never heard anybody from Mandami's side or any of his slogans talking about electricity, water, repairs, labor.
If Zohran Mamdani said, I want to address the high cost of water, electricity, utilities, and everything, you would say, like, okay, I'll listen to what he's saying?
I'm saying that's part of the whole thing about
Is Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa, are they talking about that?
Right now we're talking about one person, one thing.
Do you believe in releasing the list?
Releasing the list?
The Epstein list.
What do I give a fuck about the list? I think anybody who's on that list or that was in that island, but I think
they should all go to jail. Everyone on the list. I appreciate that.
Well, I think anybody who commits a crime.
Thank you. There's a genocide going on. There's starvation going on right now.
You are a piece of low-life crap. You're an Islamo-Nazi pig.
You're a doctor?
Yeah, I'm a surgeon.
You really? Then you should listen to the other doctors talking about the children they've treated in Gaza with sniper wounds. Like right here.
I had to look at the X-rays.
You looked at the X-rays?
Showed me the X-rays and I called Gaza wood. It's all fake. Do you hate Jews? Who do you hate so much? Did your parents not like you? What was the reason?
I hate genocide.
It's not genocide. We're
Okay.
not going to have that conversation.
Okay.
Why are you a Jew?
It's a genocide.
October 8th was genocide.
Well, October 7th.
It was a genocide.
Well, October 7th was a war crime.
October 7th was a war crime.
Yeah, it's a war crime.
Okay, October 7th was a war crime.
Is that not harsh enough for you? If October 7th is a war crime, what's right now? If that's not harsh enough for you.
Israel has absolutely no intent, not one fiber of intentionally trying to hurt the Palestinians.
Then why are they blocking food from going in?
He won't even say bring
Why are they, at the moment, food is going in.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
As we speak, food is going in.
No, it is not.
There was a brief period where they blocked it. As a matter of fact, if you want to do real reporting, you'll see the videos of the last few days of all the trucks that the UN isn't picking up at the moment.
Blaming the UN for food not going in.
I'm saying that let's hold them accountable because there are a lot of trucks that are sitting there that can go into Gaza as we speak right now.
Yeah, and they can't go into Gaza. People that go to get food are getting shot.
Not by the IDF.
With a prayer?
Israel set up a mechanism for aid, right?
Yeah, Israel kicked out UNRWA, bombed World's WCK, bombed everyone else, got everyone else, set up their own food thing, and then now it's
The problem is you are so one-sided about all of this.
Where'd you go to school?
What?
Where'd you go to school?
I went to public school, then I went to charter, then I went to private Catholic school.
Why do you have? Why are you involved? I don't understand. Because you have a real educational background, so there has to be a reason for your hatred of Jews. I don't get it.
Zionism and Judaism are the same thing.
We don't have to,
What's going on here?
Get the fuck out of New York, you fucking trash!
Our national anthem.
Call me Kufi. I go to Kufi in Washington.
Oh, Christian, yeah, the Kufi, APAC, yeah, they're
Not APAC, Kufi.
Kufi, yeah. It's APAC adjacent. Yeah. You're inviting me to a Kufi meeting?
Yeah, next. We'll
Wait.
take our information.
Yeah, take my info. I'd love to go to a Kufi meeting. Will they allow me in?
Be my guest.
Okay.
I have found that through education and dialogue, a lot gets accomplished.
How are you going to lower the price of groceries?
How are we going to lower the price of groceries? How are you going to start a communist grocery store? How do you want a communist grocery store?
What's wrong with
How
communism?
do you want a communist grocery store?
What's wrong with communism?
What's wrong with communism? What have you been making money on? Communism or capitalism? You've been making money on capitalism, right?
No, I'm not.
You bought that with capitalism, not socialism.
Oh, wait, are we doing the iPhone thing?
This
iPhone, that was made with labor. It wasn't made.
That's capitalism.
Labor's not capitalism.
Capitalism.
What's wrong with the workers owning the means of production?
What's wrong with means of production? What, you want the government to control the fucking...
I want the workers
You want the government to
control
control our food source?
I want the
Are you
workers.
as dumb as fuck? Do you live in a place where people want to control your food source?
No, I don't live in Gaza.
The food source, you control the people. Why are
Oh my
we
God!
controlled?
Wait, you did it.
Why do you want to be controlled?
I think you're so close to the
Why you wanna
point
be
of Gaza
controlled?
right now.
What?
I feel like you're so close to the point of what's happening in Gaza right now.
Oh, what's happening in Gaza?
Yeah,
So you mean
it's very close.
You mean the people
Yeah,
who
they're
attack
back up.
Israel are getting fucked up?
They're not
starving.
What about the fat mothers?
Yeah. What about all the people that have food?
Literally, a lot of obese.
Is that why they don't allow
Walter
journalists?
Madison is like one of the
They
dumbest
don't
motherfuckers
allow
I've ever
journalists
created.
inside of Gaza.
Say that?
They don't allow journalists inside of Gaza.
They don't allow. Then how do people in Gaza have press uniforms on?
The people that are native.
Oh, people that are native.
Yeah.
Oh, so there are press in there.
Outside press.
Outside press, right?
Outside press.
So you're not allowed into a war zone.
They
It's
don't
a
allow
restricted area.
Restricted
They're
by who?
restricted. How can people from Egypt don't let people from Egypt in? It's not only in Israel.
Egypt, Syria, and the surrounding countries have let hundreds of thousands
Egypt has
of
its own
Palestinians
border.
in.
Egypt made a wall 5 times bigger than what it was. They put fucking barbed wire. It doesn't let any Palestinians in, and whoever comes in gets shot. What do you say about that, Walter? Make sure you edit all this.
Let him in.
What do you mean?
Let
They're
him
gonna
in.
shoot him.
It's a very circuitous route to not blame Israel.
No,
It's a genocide
Egypt.
happening right now.
Oh, there's a genocide happening.
It's a genocide.
How many people died?
What?
How many people died in Gaza?
I mean,
How many
they're
people
all
died in
Hamas.
Gaza?
They're all Hamas. What?
How much?
62,000.
So
Yeah.
let's see, 62,000, and it's been how many days of war?
That's a great point. See,
Right, look.
the Warsaw Ghetto lasted 3 years.
Fucking idiot, he doesn't want fucking.
The Warsaw Ghetto lasted 3 years. The Łódź Ghetto lasted 4 years. So
The Gaza Strip has been in war for 2 years, and supposedly
the Warsaw Ghetto lasted 3 years. Łódź Ghetto in Poland lasted 4 years.
combatants to civilians. What's the ratio? 1 to 1? To
The
1?
tiny children that are
Wait,
getting
you
shot
gotta
in the
know
chest,
facts.
are they Hamas?
Walter, you coming with facts, Walter. What is the ratio of combatants to civilians in Gaza?
Do you
1
do
to
know?
1. Oh, so then what is
So
it? You want to ask ChatGPT? What is the combatant ratio in Gaza with deaths to civilians with the Israeli-Gaza war? Read it out loud.
It's heavily debated.
Reported deaths over 37,000. So that's not even 55,000, right? So you're already
But wait,
wrong by
where's
20,000.
1 to 1? Where does it say 1? Where
Read
is
it.
it?
Read it.
20,000 is a lot of people.
Here, look.
60% civilians, right? So that's 1 to 1.
No, look, wait.
2 to 1.
It literally disproves what you just
2 to
said.
1.
It's
2 to 1.
60%. 60% is civilians. 60 to 70% is civilians.
So 2 to 1. 40% is combatants.
Combatants to civilians, what's the ratio? 1 to 1?
He's like, hey, let's look this up. Here's the source showing how
Make
wrong
sure
I
you
am.
edit everything, Walt.
How should we lower grocery prices?
How do you lower, the market takes care of grocery prices.
So you say in the last few years, that's just the free market?
Our next speaker today
Generally
is
speaking, yeah.
Okay, so the last few years, the price is going up. That's a market outcome. That's an acceptable market outcome.
I'm not saying it's acceptable, but it's a market outcome.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Of course, this is high energy prices. If we lower energy prices, high labor prices. Labor is one of the highest percentage of costs for any business. So you've got really high minimum wages, really high electricity prices, regulation, things like that. They push up the prices.
So to lower the price of groceries, we have to lower the minimum wage?
Not lower the minimum wage. Take that into account when you're passing legislation. Minimum wage encourages, in many industries, automation. McDonald's is doing a lot.
Once McDonald's workers banded together and they did the Fight for 15 movement, they got $15 as their minimum wage at McDonald's. Then McDonald's said, no, $15 is too much, and they automated. I'm talking about grocery prices are high. How do we get lower grocery prices for New Yorker and deal with
How do we
things
get
called food
lower
deserts?
Grocery
Food
prices?
deserts.
Okay, competition. There's no such thing as a food desert. Go to the Bronx. We're all fat.
A lot of these people that are overweight are malnourished.
By choice. You go to the Bronx. 66% of the people are obese. 33% are not. Ask those 33% how they stay from keeping obese. By eating the right foods. They go to the bodega and buy the right things.
Bodegas.
Yeah, or the bodega or the supermarket, and they buy the right things.
I'm talking about places in the Bronx that don't have supermarkets. They just have bodegas.
They have some of the bodegas
My
have good
friends from the
stuff.
Bronx come all the way down here to shop at Whole Foods and Trader Joe's because it's cheaper than C-Town.
I lived in the Bronx. My family isn't obese. You can find ways to spend money without getting fat.
Listen, I want to be fair. Do you really want to go on the record as saying that the people in the Bronx that can't get access to quality food at a decent price are just fat by choice? Do you want that to be what you're saying?
Yes. They're fat by choice. They don't load up on Coca-Cola. They don't go buy Twinkies. Hey, they work out. Are you done?
Woo!
Yeah, I know. Woo!
I was trying to be fair. I didn't want to take you out of context. Thank you for giving. No, but thank you.
Because all your premises are wrong. There are no food deserts.
What would you like to see the next mayor do to lower the cost of grocery prices?
Reduce regulations.
What regulations?
The Department of Health has a ton of regulations. The Department of Consumer Affairs has a lot of regulations. Keep a cap for now on minimum wages because that's the highest cost of running a business, and allow competition to set the price. Nobody's dying of starvation in New York City. I mean, you will not find one person.
There are people that are food insecure. I live right next to a food bank. There's people lined up. These are seniors. These are people of all families, all ages.
Of course, there's that, but you know.
Yeah, I live in a food desert. I live in a food
he lives
desert.
in a food desert.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your oasis in the food desert?
What's my oasis?
Yeah, Whole Foods. Don't go to Whole Foods, it's too expensive.
Whole Foods and Trader Joe's are actually cheaper than C-Town in the Bronx. That's my problem.
So then open Trader Joe's and Whole Foods in the Bronx.
They're not going to. Whole Foods and Trader Joe's specifically are not going to.
Why not?
Places that are low income, they look at the market and they go.
Also, they're looking at the market.
They're looking at the
market plays a role in this.
What?
The market plays a role in this.
I mean, that's a market outcome.
No, but you're saying they're looking at the market, so they're looking at who will purchase their goods, right? So the market kind of comes back into play, even though you dismissed it, right?
Well, no, I'm not dismissing it. According to the free market, that's a market outcome.
That's a market decision. That's a market decision. You got to go where people are going to go buy your product, and you got to go where other things aren't going to cost the prices to go up.
But they're not coming to to these neighborhoods. They will not.
And why should they?
What are some policies you want to see to lower the price of groceries in New York?
More production.
Like how so?
More production. I think we need to support our farmers more. These stupid windmills and all these regulations on farmers, I think it's raising the prices a lot. I actually live out of the city, and everything's turned into housing every place else, which is good. We need housing. I believe in housing.
He's just gonna mock at his video. He's a clown. That's what he does.
He spoofs people. I don't bite any. I don't bite.
Give her your card so she can see what you're gonna do with her video.
All right.
He's gonna make funny. That's what he does. That's what he does. That's
you're gonna bite people.
He's looking for likes. That's what he does.
And you're looking for flesh, apparently. So you want more production.
I think so. I think it should be encouraged.
I agree with that. It's a very agreeable position. Who doesn't want more farmers making more crops? My thing is, what about the Trump and everyone cutting subsidies to farmers? We've cut subsidies, USDA. We've cut tons of subsidies to farmers.
I don't know the policies. I can't speak on it. I'm really sorry. I just know that when you make more of something, there's more competition. I know that if 5 people in my neighborhood are selling apples, generally the prices are less.
So, I mean, that's Zohran and everyone wants supermarkets in every neighborhood because there's neighborhoods without supermarkets right now. There's neighborhoods that all there is a bodega, and that you shouldn't do your long-term shopping at a bodega.
Or even people do it at Dollar General. It's like that's all that they have is a Dollar General.
And that's not $1.
Right.
Yeah. It's not high quality. I'm sure we can all agree processed food is not a good long-term sustainable health goal.
I would like your card.
So this is about the free stuff that this mayor is going to, because free means you lose your purpose. You can lose your integrity. We're just going to give you what we think you want, what we think you should have. Takes away our freedom of choice. We have muscles on our bones because we're supposed to move. We have brains, which is higher than
How does that relate to free buses and like lower prices at grocery stores?
When you give somebody something, it becomes worthless. I mean, people would rather pay. I would rather pay my way than have somebody hand out something and allow me to have it for. I mean, there's integrity, personal integrity and pride. When I get to work for my money and pay my own way.
There's people in the city, they make $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year. And how are they supposed to eat? I mean, I used to make $20K a year. I used to be on food stamps. I was on food stamps while working a full-time job, 40 hours a week.
That's right. And that is what we're fighting against.
You don't want people to get food stamps.
I'm on food stamps.
I am back, and I am back.
You're on food stamps.
Yes,
you
sir.
just railed against people getting stuff for free.
Nope. You know why? Because I have paid my taxes. Why? Because I can't get a job in New York for over a year and a half.
Yes.
Why is that, Sherry? Because all of the immigrants are getting my job, and all of these immigrants. I've got proof. Sure, you can't work in New York.
These people want to cut your food stamps. This group here wants to cut your food stamps.
It's already been cut, thank God, by the bureaucracy that was in there, double, triple. Do you know how many dead people and wrong people were getting? And I'm sitting here fighting for my life. Oh, hell no.
Let me just be very clear. You want the government to take away food stamps.
The government needs to get a handle on who is receiving the food stamp. The more the government gets out of our hair and provides us with jobs, because I couldn't work in New York, by the way, as a medic. Why is that, Sherry? Because I didn't speak 100% fluent in Spanish, and this is American. And my company had to fly me out to other states to work. You know what I found there? I found many.
Well, what job? What was the job?
As an EMT, as a medic, I went on all kinds of different sites as I set up medical units and to take care of their sick and injured in the.
So you were working full time as an EMT and you qualify for food stamps?
No, it's because when I stopped being an EMT 9 months ago, less than that, more than that, and that's when I said, because I'm tired of all. I said I'm just going to I'm tired of traveling. I'm going to find a New York job. I'll get a job in a hotel. I'll make beds. I'll empty trash cans. Good luck.
Succeeded. They've
Can't do it.
everywhere.
Can't do it. I'm on Indeed. I'm on LinkedIn. I mean, it has been. I've gone to Workforce One.
I'm trying to advocate for people like yourself to be taken care of. To be through
I want my
employment.
freedom to take care of myself. I don't want to be taken care of.
Then get off food stamps. Then do you want to kick yourself
I've only been
off?
on food stamps for 2 months. It's because I was not eating. I was going to the shelters that have to eat.
Yes, and I want you to get food stamps.
How dare you say that to me?
These people want to cut your food stamps.
Shame on you. No, they want to cut the criminality that's in the food stamp system.
No, they think you're a welfare queen. I don't think you're a welfare queen. I think you deserve food, housing, and dignity. They do not.
That's not true.
They do not.
That's not true. You're not hearing what they're saying.
I've definitely heard a lot of what they're saying. They use the word welfare
Do
queen.
you know how much money has already been saved by
Like Elon Musk?
No. I've been a recipient of it. Do you know?
So you've gotten more money in food stamps because of the waste, fraud, and abuse?
I got more money in Social Security and my retirement because within 1 month
They're
once they
cutting
cut
Social Security.
and they're giving the refund back to the people.
No, they're not.
I got it. I'm a recipient of it. You can't. I got 2 pieces of paper within January that prove it. Prove it.
Prove it. Who was president in January?
On a weekly basis.
This came out in December. It came out, and in January I got more. In April I got more money because they came through and found all that rubbish that was
Biden was the president in December and January.
December I got 1,200. In April I got 1,400.
Biden was the president. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is too painful. She's talking about how the public assistance was fixed by Trump in December and January. I can't fucking do that. He wasn't even the president. He wasn't the fucking president. Like,
I hear you.
oh my God! These people want to cut food stamps. 100%. How should we lower grocery prices in New York City? What? Anything. No wrong answers. They've given a lot of wrong answers. So, I mean, the bar is right down there. You can say anything at this point.
What have they said?
They have said, get the illegals out of the country. People are fat by choice.
I can say why that's so wrong because I'm from California. I go to school in Columbia. But like you go out, it's all immigrants who are doing all the work and farming all your fruit and like doing all the work that you don't want to do. Like if you kick them out, your grocery prices will go up. Like it's just common sense. None of these people are gonna want to work in the farm and pick blueberry. You're cutting out all the people who are willing to do that for wages that you guys dictate, and then you're like kick them out.
We've been here for like 10 minutes. I will say they've identified all the
ideas are right.
Yeah, they've identified all the right problems. New York is unaffordable. Like there's a lot of things that you can't do in New York, but their solution is to take away all the mechanisms that you're able to solve those problems with. Like, what is your alternative? If you get rid of the government, then what? Like, how do you solve these problems?
They're like very like, oh, the government is bad. They're not caring about us. Like, we need to like walk away from the Democratic Party. Like, I agree. Yeah, you're right. But then the problem.
Wait, yeah, none of us like the Democratic.
Yeah, none of us. They're like, the Democratic Party is so bad. Like, the government here isn't here to protect you. And I'm like, wait, yeah, like 100%. And here you are holding like American flags.
Can you show the other side of your sign?
Oh, this one's blank, but
Tell me about the sign.
hang on, I gotta hold on to it.
I'm here with a solution.
Yeah, we need to elect more trans lesbians to the Palestinian government. They do not have enough representation in Palestine. We need open borders in Palestine. There's not enough diversity.
Open borders? Like open borders with Israel?
No, like open borders in Palestine. Everyone can come in, no matter what your race, gender.
Well, I mean, we have that right now. The IDF can come in anytime.
Yeah, but that's
the IDF and, West Bank has open borders. Settler colonialists can come in anytime. So we're halfway there.
Where are the trans people coming in? Where's the Mexican immigrants? Where's all of the lesbians?
I do satire, so I feel like the joke's almost there. You need it to be tweaked a little bit.
I think this is good.
We need. Wait, show me the next one. No, the next one.
It says open borders for Palestine.
Yeah, show that one.
I love that line somebody said earlier, if you want to vote twice. And
Okay,
secondly,
good. Show me the next one.
we're gonna go on
No, that one's not finished yet. These are the ones that I finished.
Okay, so open borders. How can we tweak the joke? The joke's almost there. Wait, what do we do?
In New York
You think the joke is there?
Do you like this one or the other one?
Yeah.
They can go to France. France has opened up their borders for Palestine.
So wait, the people in Gaza can go to France?
They can go to France. France just announced it.
Oh, how about Egypt? Maybe Egypt should open up the southern border of Gaza, which they've had locked tight since the whole war began. But nobody seems to mention anything about that. Not a word. No, you haven't.
What about Israel doing ethnic cleansing? It's called ethnic cleansing.
Israel is not doing ethnic cleansing. That is a libel. That is a slanderous thing to say.
Ethnic cleansing.
No, they're not. You can repeat a lie as many times as you want. It doesn't make it true.
You don't even think Palestinians exist?
Oh, I believe they exist. There are Arab Muslims who live there who now call themselves Palestinian.
Exactly, yeah.
There's never been a unique... Who was the first prime minister of Palestine?
They're talking about the Grand Mufti.
Oh, he was the prime minister?
It's called the Grand Mufti.
Al-Husseini. I'm glad you mentioned
It's called the Grand
I'm glad you mentioned the Grand Mufti who traveled to Germany during World War II to meet with Adolf Hitler and encourage him in his Holocaust of Jews.
Remember,
Did you know that?
Remember the part of...
aware of that?
I actually was.
Oh,
so the people that were the coalition and the Knesset that wanted to side with Hitler to get rid of the British. That was, if you want to bring that up.
The Grand Mufti literally, let me ask you a question right now. In Sudan this year, No,
You don't give a fuck about genocide. You don't give a fuck. You don't fucking care about...
150,000 people killed this year.
Yeah.
Can't blame Israel. They don't care.
Yeah.
35,000 children have been kidnapped by Russia. Only genocide is in your ignorant and hateful imagination. That's where the genocide
There's not a food blockade going on right now?
There is a blockade of arms that Hamas is seeking to get. How about the hostages that are still to this very day being held?
How about
them? Where's your support of releasing them? Show me your tweets and support of releasing them.
Murdered by trans women too.
Yeah. You're almost there. You know what?
We will not have
You got to tweak.
These are being murdered by trans women.
You got to tweak the joke a little bit more. You're almost there.
Have you ever visited Israel, sir?
Oh my God,
have you ever visited the Palestinian
Have you ever visited Sudan? Have you ever visited the Congo? Have you ever visited Kiev? You have to visit a place before you can call it a genocide.
Blame Israel. You don't care about human life if you can't blame Israel.
I only care about apartheid.
Right. Show me your YouTube channel where you're screaming and yelling about Yemen.
Where I'm screaming and yelling about Yemen. I have multiple episodes where I'm explaining what's going on in Sudan, what's going on in Congo, comprehensively.
Just as much as you're slamming Israel. Just as much as you're slamming
Are we sending arms to Congo?
Are we sending arms to
we are.
Saudi Arabia?
Yes, we are!
Damn right.
Yes, we are!
And when do you mention that on your channel? Probably next to zero.
We are sending arms, and they're bombing the Houthis with it. What? Yes!
Houthis? You mean the genocidal terrorist Houthis?
Yes! Houthis are terrorists. Hamas, October 7th. October 7th, Hamas. If you see a dead baby, that was Hamas. 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 You're Hamas. You're Hamas. How do you know this guy isn't Hamas? Hamas. That's Hamas. That's Hamas. You're Hamas. You're Hamas. Hamas. You're Hamas. You're Hamas. Hamas, you're Hamas. Hamas. That's Hamas. Hey, those shoes? Hamas. The police over there. Hamas. Joel 613 Brotherhood. What is that?
Are we seriously going
It looks weird.
Is
this a white supremacist? How you doing? We're talking about grocery prices. What do you want to see done to lower grocery prices for New Yorkers?
Finally, he will turn
I want lower grocery prices. I want peace for everybody.
Yeah. How did I'm saying? Mamdani wants government-run grocery stores. You don't want that. What's your alternative?
You know what? I feel like whoever wins is all in God's hands. So whatever happens, happens.
No, I'm talking about grocery prices. That's something we can all get down on that.
Yeah, I want lower grocery. Everybody wants lower.
Yeah, and so what is your policy that you want to see implemented for lower grocery prices?
Whatever God wants.
Yeah, that's
God wants,
Well, so if Zoran wins, that's God.
No, if he wins, that's what God wants. Whoever wins is in God's hands.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. What?
Are you a terrorist sympathizer? Are you a terrorist sympathizer?
You was calling someone a terrorist sympathizer while wearing a one-piece shirt? Like
One Piece is an anime. It's not real. Like,
You
just like how Palestine is
don't
not
bring
real.
anime into politics. Do not. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid.
Oda has Che Guevara on his wall. Okay, One Piece is an incredibly political anime. They go town to town liberating people.
It's not political. It's too different.
You want to go arc by arc with me? Because we can talk about.
You have no argument. You have no argument. Two of you have no argument. Two of you have no argument.
Okay. You can't be calling people terrorist sympathizers while wearing terrorists on your shirt. I literally have a One Piece tattoo. One Piece is incredibly political. There are photos of like Oda has Che Guevara on his wall.
what?
The Trump administration is involved in a cover-up. And I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not a blind Trump supporter like a lot of MAGA is.
But wait, you still support him now?
I'm not. I don't support anything he's doing with Epstein.
Got it.
But I'm a conservative.
Okay.
But the Trump administration is involved in a cover-up. No doubt about it. Even Roger Stone said it.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that.
It's true. A lot of the MAGA base is pissed off about this because Trump ran on law and order, transparency, draining the swamp, and he's covering up for the deep state right now.
They basically ran on releasing the Epstein files.
Right. He lied. Trump lied on his social media platform called True Social. Let that sink in. Pam Bondi lied. They're lying. I'm not a blind supporter of any politician. My values come from the Bible, not from man.
Okay. Thank you for saying that. Are you still going to vote for people that support Donald Trump? Like,
I'm waiting to see how all this plays out. I'm giving them time. But right now, there's a strong percentage of the MAGA base that's pissed off right now because they lied about the Epstein files. Pam Bondi lied. Trump lied. Trump lied multiple times.
Kash Patel, Dan Bongino.
No, Dan Bongino threatened to quit this FBI deputy director post. He got into a big clash with Pam Bondi. Are you aware of that?
This is my theory, right? Trump barely ever talked about Epstein while he was campaigning.
He got asked a question by a reporter, and he said he would declassify the files. Now it's a hoax?
Yeah.
How can it be a hoax?
It's bull-
When
yeah.
you said you would declassify the files.
And see, the funny thing, all of his surrogates kept talking about Epstein, even his son talking about Epstein, and I feel like they never talked to him about it first. Because they just assumed, oh, he's not in it. He has nothing to do with the file.
I'm not saying Trump is on the list. I'm saying that.
I think he's on the list.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Trump said he would declassify the files. Now he's calling it a hoax. He's lying.
Why do you think? Because he's on the list.
I don't know why. And he made a deal with the deep state to say, stop attacking me, and I'll sweep this under the rug.
He's on it, and everyone's just realizing that he's implicated.
Whether he's on it or not, they're hiding something.
Okay, so
That's the bottom line.
I'm gonna ask you this in good faith.
Yeah.
If Trump is implicated in the Epstein files, what will be your reaction?
What do you mean, like on the list, like having sex with underage girls? Then I would never support. I'm not wearing a MAGA hat again until they come clean about this.
You're wearing the MAGA shirt.
Huh? I know he's just interviewing me, man. Huh?
I'm a comedian, and I'm a comedian. I'm a.
I know. I want.
Well, no, but
sir, I've been a full-time Trump vendor for 8 years.
4 times.
Huh? Trump vendor for 8 years. I've traveled the country selling Donald Trump merch. I've been to like 42 MAGA rallies. From coast to coast.
I understand what you do with merch.
Yeah.
That's your living. Who pays the tariff?
Who pays the tariff?
Like when tariffs go up. Do you get your blanks from the U.S. or
But tariffs aren't going up. See, you're trying to bait me into something.
No. I'm saying.
The U.S. is getting tariff revenue, which we should have been. So I agree with Trump on the tariffs because we're getting tariff revenue.
Do you think that's going to make the price of your blanks go up?
It could. No, it'll make it go down, not up. Sir, that's his First Amendment right.
Listen, these blanks.
Yeah.
I sell merch. Okay, I do this.
Yeah.
The blanks usually come from overseas.
They come from like Malaysia, I know.
Yeah. To bring those shirts in, like let's say the importer's bringing 10,000 shirts in.
They may
right?
raise the price on the
So
shirt.
let's say you bought them. Let's say you were just doing a vertical integration and you bought all these blanks and you brought them in yourself. And now the tariff has gone up.
The goal, this all should be made in America. Why is it made overseas?
Because we don't have the infrastructure, and we should have the infrastructure.
We did at one point in time. We did Malaysia. No, we did.
Yeah, you're right.
This all should be made in America.
That is true.
It's printed here, but it's not made here.
That's not my point. I agree. I agree
that's what Trump's trying to get. These manufacturing jobs to come back on American soil.
If he was supporting subsidies for factories here, like union factories and everything here to make these blanks, that would be a different conversation. Right now he's not.
No, factory jobs are coming back here. It's been like mainly auto manufacturing's coming back here.
Who pays the tariff for these coming in? Is it the consumer? Is it the importer? Or do you think it's Malaysia, China, Philippines? I'm asking you this in the most good faith, straightforward way. When someone brings these in, who is paying the tariff on them? Is it you or is it someone else?
It could be the consumer or it could be the manufacturer.
The manufacturer doesn't pay the tariff. The person bringing these shirts in pays the tariff.
I don't know what the tariff deal he has with Malaysia. Trump is trying
Malaysia
to balance,
doesn't pay the tariff.
Sir, Trump is trying to get the tariffs balanced between other countries and the U.S. So far, we were only paying tariff revenue to other countries. We weren't making any tariff revenue. All Trump did was even it out. That's all he did.
Okay, so with some places was kind of funny to me because it was like, oh, some country, they're like, they don't import enough from the U.S.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Meanwhile, that country is like dirt poor and they export everything over here because they make no money. They have like a GDP of like $100.
All Trump was doing is to get the trade deficit balanced. That's it. He's not trying to gouge the other countries. He just wants it balanced.
You're right. He's not trying to gouge the other countries because they're not paying the tariff. We pay the tariff when we import it here.
But okay, so what about the tariff revenues that the U.S. is collecting?
You're paying that.
That doesn't make any sense. The U.S. is collecting revenue.
Yes, from the people importing the blanks from Malaysia and South America, Philippines, etc.
But we weren't collecting that revenue.
They're not paying it.
5 months ago.
We're paying it.
How?
When you bring those shirts in, you pay a tariff, you pay an import tax. That's the tariff, the import tax.
It depends on the percentage.
Yes, yes. So when you bring in, let's just say you're bringing these in on your own, 10,000 shirts, 10,000 blanks, okay? You now have to pay a higher import tax.
I get that, but it depends on the percentage of tax that you're referring to.
Yes. The percentage has gone up, and that is where the revenue is coming from. I'm being as straightforward as possible. I'm not trying to have this be a gotcha. I really need you to understand that when you are buying this and importing it from another country, the tariff tax that Trump has raised is being paid by the consumer. You are the person. Malaysia.
You're being very vague. Again, it depends on the percentage. You're just being
what
very
percentage?
Vague. The percentage of the tariff that is placed on that other country.
Let's just say that the tariff. Let's just say the percentage is 1%. That 1% is being paid by you, the importer.
Not necessarily, sir. I don't import the shirts. The shirts, I get the shirts from
the person that imports the shirts. They're paying more.
The distributor, like it comes from a t-shirt distributor.
Yes,
yeah.
The t-shirt distributor.
Yeah.
They're paying the tariff. They're paying the tariff.
Correct. They're paying the tariff.
Yes. And thank you.
They may pass the cost off onto me, but I don't know. They're paying the tariff.
That's where the revenue's coming from. We should have American manufacturing, American jobs, union labor. I will never disagree with that. I'm saying this, when the distributor brings it in, the tariff, the distributor is paying the tariff.
It depends on the deal between U.S. and that country.
So whatever.
And Malaysia.
Yes, it depends. So if it, let's say, just make up a number. Make up
2%.
2%, great. The distributor is paying 2% more.
Yeah.
The distributor's paying it.
What if the tariff under Biden was 35%, but now it's 2%?
You're saying Trump's lowering tariffs?
Well, it depends on the deal that he's made with that country. Every country is different.
You're talking about the deal. I'm talking about who pays the tariff.
The distributor that buys it from the country.
Thank you. Yes, that's all I wanted to know.
I'm not objecting to that.
Thank you. That is what I wanted to know. Should there be?
But you were asking. You were saying I pay for the tariff.
Yes. The tariff is always borne by the consumer, and it goes down the chain of labor.
You got to look at the deal between the U.S. You got to look at the percentage, man. You're just.
Yeah, no, if the percentage goes up, then yes, that percentage is going up.
The percentage.
Whoever,
I appreciate what you're doing. I have
thank
no problem
you.
with you, man.
Thank you.
It's First Amendment, whether we agree or disagree.
He's here selling Epstein shirts saying, release the Epstein files. You know what? I'm going to engage with you in good faith. You're almost there. I like it. I appreciate it.
It's funny though, he's saying that Trump isn't on the list. He's still defending him, even though obviously that's why he's not releasing it.
Yeah, like
he's protecting everybody else. Like everybody.
I mean, he's almost there. I really appreciate that.
Oh man, I know you. You're the guy who I think drinks, eats food, and yeah. Good to see you. Okay.
How you doing, man?
Good to see you. All right.
How you doing? What part of New York are you from?
I'm from the Bronx, USA.
One of the things I'm talking about is grocery prices. What would you like to see happen in the Bronx to lower grocery prices and combat food deserts?
I'm not really familiar with economics and how to make prices lower in the Bronx, especially with grocery stores. I do know if you vote the wrong person, everything that's bad will get worse. Especially this election, you have to vote correctly. All right, there's a lot of.
Who are you voting for?
Well, I would like to vote for Eric Adams. I think he has the right idea, especially if he gets the second term. With all the immigration, mass immigration, inflation, it was a big problem to run New York City the proper way. What he's expressed is if you get a second chance, he'll have a full, clean slate and actually be able to execute what he wanted to. But if Eric Adams is not leading, if Curtis Sliwa is leading, because I see thousands of Curtis Sliwa supporters, I will vote for him because I think he's, so much better than Mandami.
I have friends that come from the Bronx. They come down here to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's because it's cheaper than Seatown. They're in food deserts, so there's either just bodegas or there's a Seatown, which is ironically more expensive than Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. What's something you want to see to combat that?
Well, I'm not really sure. Maybe you could lower food prices if that's a possibility. I really have no idea how to run the specifics. I do know you have to choose the correct leader, the right leader that knows what he's doing, that you have faith in and done the research to see he's a...
Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, they're not coming to the Bronx. Like, they've made that clear. There's areas of the Bronx, there's areas of Brooklyn, they're not going there to open up a supermarket. The free market is not going to enter these areas.
I live in the Bronx. My mother and father, especially my mother, she has welfare. So she goes to I think it's a private grocery store where you can own it yourself and you run it, and they buy groceries with EBT. My father buys food from Costco. He has a membership.
Yeah.
I understand food prices could be high.
This guy's gonna spoof whatever you say, he's gonna twist it.
Well, hey, listen.
This guy's a clown. That's what he does. That's his job.
I wouldn't call him a clown yet. Okay, you haven't proven yourself a clown, all right?
You gotta see the video.
I'm asking about grocery prices. You haven't. I'll make him a clown because he bites people.
Hey, I hope to see my video go viral. It'll be great.
I'm advocating for people in food deserts and places like the Bronx, people that can't afford access to good, high quality food. Your parents, one of them is on assistance.
Correct.
Would you like to see your family be able to have access to decent quality food at a lower price? Or just have it access without having to travel to Costco? I'm a Costco member. It takes me like a long time to get to Costco and back.
Yeah. Luckily, I live right close to Costco. That's a big problem.
I mean, that is, dude, respect to you.
I live right across the street from the Yankee Stadium. Yes, I would want my parents to have affordable housing and food. Listen, I don't think Mandami is just a good choice. That's like the heart of the matter why I came today. Communism, socialism has never worked, okay? Even in China, you say China's a communist country, and it seems to be working well, but I mean, if you don't agree with Xi Jinping on what he says...
That's authoritarianism. You can have authoritarianism under capitalism, you can have authoritarianism under communism. That's a government practice versus an economic practice.
If you live in a communist state, you won't be able to speak out against communists, won't you?
We're kind of approaching that right now, and we're in some full-blown capitalism right now. You get people getting deported because they wrote an essay criticizing Israel.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Really, that's horrible. I think that's terrible. I agree with you on that. That's horrible. I don't even think Netanyahu's an honest person. I think he's very corrupt as an individual, and Israel is probably mostly run by corrupt individuals.
Thank you for saying that. I agree with you I don't think these people agree with you. Well, I called it a genocide, and what's happening in Netanyahu, they're all like pro-Netanyahu. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're pro-deportation, pro-Netanyahu. They want people, like your mom who's on public assistance to be kicked off of public assistance. Terms like welfare queen to describe someone who works full-time that wants to eat.
Yeah, I think that's terrible as well.
Yeah.
Not kind, at least not kind. Maybe, the Israel situation, there's a lot of moving parts. But I love the people. I love the Jewish people. I like Jewish people.
I love Jewish people too. I'm a New Yorker. So are you. So, you know what? You live in New York.
Right. So when I
You're
criticize the government, it's not against people.
Exactly. Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
It's amazing. I think that's a little too harsh calling you a clown.
I am a clown. I'm a comedian. So, but they were trying to warn you and say, hey, I'm going to chop it up. Well, you haven't said anything clownish so far. Like we've been just talking here. The guy before bites people.
Wow, he bites?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
He got arrested for biting.
He got arrested. He went to a Zohran Mamdani rally, and one of the organizers there, he bit them on the arm. Like, it's like you can see the video. It's
whoa. I don't follow you on Instagram. I'll let you.
It's Walter Masterson.
Okay. Well, listen, I wish you the best, okay? God bless you, stay educated, and,
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You take care of yourself.
Cheers, bro.
God bless.
I had decent conversations with some of the people. Some of the people here. Some of these conversations were very challenging.